Turn 50. So we are now up to Blood 7, so that means Astral Corruption and Leech are online. We're just going straight down Blood to 9. I don't know if I'll actually get there, maybe not. Next we did a Blood and Power. She's doing another. She did not get horror marked, which is nice. That's good. She does still need a Astral Power Empower. We have a Starshine Skullcap for her to use. And I'm forging a coin this turn, so that will get her to S5. And still need to get to S6, so she needs 60 pearls to get there. I spent the gems I needed to spend this turn, and then I alchemized all of my gems to pearls. So I'm at 32 with my grand total of all of my gem income. Where are we going? Right here. So we've only got the equivalent of 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 22, 27-ish pearl income, assuming I alchemized literally everything. So I'll probably be short a little bit. I don't think I'll have quite enough to do the Empower next turn, unless I literally alchemize everything, which I don't really want to do. I do need to forge some more stuff and do some other things. But it should be 3 turns till Astral Corruption. And to facilitate that, I have also turned off Demon Summoning, so we're going to do at least 2 full income turns for Astral Corruption, which will be, it's 166 slaves, which I should be able to easily get. Next, we did our Horror Send, and it failed again, so I'm giving up. I don't have Magic 3, and I guess it really does make a big difference. We did our 2 rituals of the 5 gates. I handed them off to this dude, who's going to bring them up here to guard this throne. Next, we've got Augury, found nothing. I turned off Augury and took all their gems away. Those are going to be alchemized now, so they don't get their gems anymore. We're done. We're done with magic. So this is our horror fail. Got 6 of them. Next, looks like Pythian is getting creative over here, so he's trying to steal my throne. Except when he trapezed in there, my god was still present. So this is his god, who, since we have Silt, the Immortal mod enabled, what that does is it makes summon immortals. Instead, those spells are transformation spells. So he has transformed his mage into a worm mage. So this is his god, who is very powerful. I think he was a great sage for the Tower of Books before. He sold in 3 globals, including Arcane Nexus. He's got a bunch of pearls in his hands. Amulet of Giants give more HP, and a spell focus. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do. So his first is he casts Iron Warriors, which is a fair amount of fatigue to do, and my dude's sitting back here doing Foul Vapors. But while he's trying to do all this stuff, he tries to cast Charm, but the dogs get into his face and start biting him. And it doesn't go well. He gets bitten to death. Then they explode into bugs now. And then there's like a super bug in the back, which is him. Yeah, this bug. Which still has all the shit on it. And if you don't kill the bug, eventually it will turn back into the Worm Mage. However, we are going to cut through all of this crap very quickly. And no more Worm Mage. So he's immortal, so he didn't lose any of his globals or anything, but it sent him back to his home province, which is his cap. We got a whole bunch of slaves. Next we've got battle here in Pania. Just my guy retaking, going into handful PD. This is Agartha retaking his stuff, which, let's go for it, man. Then we've got Observed Battle over here. Tianxi attacking into Agartha, and the AI is not as good at destroying infinite skeletons, so he's just gonna kill Tianxi, I think. The AI won't know what to do, it'll just get killed by Skeleton Spam. Which is down here. So yeah. He somehow lost Reanimator, I assume, to a straight arrow. Next, lizards attacking with their leftover pile of crossbows. My god and his trusty sidekick. Bark, 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 bark. One of them. He's just going to foul vapors, get etherealed, and then run into melee. She does Aerofin, I think, runs away. I think is what I had her do. Let's see if she actually runs. Oh, never mind. She's probably not running. She's got 180 fatigue. She'll probably get poisoned and killed. But whatever. Yeah, foul vapors. They're running around biting guys, hitting them in the face, and they get killed. And the cool thing is, if you route with poison, the poison damage does still resolve, like his is, except he's like a super regenerator. So the actual damage on his side is he lost most of them. It's just like 50 crossbows left. And all they killed was some PD. Falchineer's gone. Sacred Serpent's gone. Some commanders and stuff. Yeah, I think he was just going to use those, because what else is he going to do with them? So now he doesn't have to pay for them. Next. Upping. See how many mages we have. And it's only 3. 1 reborn, 2 reborn, 3 reborn. Only one of them is Skell-Spam capable. But we're still going to be careful. Next, attacking lizards with my pile of guys. He's got his big mage ball here, but even though I didn't bring a Grip of Winter support caster or Foul Vapors caster, they're managing. So they're spamming Purifying Water to help clear the Skell-Spam out, since I have 4 H2s here. And they're getting tired. In fact, they're very tired. Some of them are taking brief naps in between cutting things to pieces. But I just barely get in there before it's an issue and they start getting heavily attrition by skeletons. So I lost 11 and killed most of his stuff. All the chariots, and the only ones that really matter. I did get 2 of the Sauromancers and 1 of the Reborn. So that was good. Next we have these guys trying to flee their fort. Yeah, there's a lot of shit there. Except he doesn't actually storm it, so they're back inside. I was here, I think. Yeah. Next, we've got our throne attack. So this is another fire throne. This one I shouldn't lose all those mages pointlessly this time, because I actually have troops. That would be my super pigs of legendary power. And I do have an H. Do I have an H3 or is it just... No, it's just H2s doing stuff. So my guys are buffing, and then we got some Falling Frost going in, and then the Fog Warriors comes up, which it takes a while to cast, I guess. Where's my Fog Warriors? There it goes. Okay, so now they're foggy, and when you're trampling and you're Fog Warriored, it's a lot better, because then they don't get killed terribly by the defensive attacks. So they just kind of trample into everything. And they've got my Bless on, so they're regenerative and quickened. So the snakes, I believe, are size 3, as are the drakes are... Well, they're 3 as well. So they're actually having to gore them with their venomous... Oh, poisonous gore. Yeah, whatever. No Winter likes to use poisonous. So they're poisonous gore, and they're just slowly taking care of it. Yeah. I like how Relief leaves like this trail since it only affects friendly. So I lost a Glosso for that, plus the gem cost. Next, the failed ping once again. Then we've got an observed battle over here, which is a holy shit. What is this? This is Raga's Doom Stack of Doom. So, have fun with that. That is a shitload of birds. Tons and tons and tons of Meme Bless, guys. Tons and tons and tons of them. I don't even see the support caster, so I would assume if you took this and you have like the Shock Res 15, you would have a guy doing Wrathful Skies and a guy doing Firestorm, since he can do both into these. But I don't really see much in the way of mages with gems. So I don't know if he may not even have that research. I mean, why would you read a book when you have Chad Raga guys? The Zaydan kind of do everything. Anyway, Yeah, he cleans those out. 63. So obviously he's been making these his entire game from the cap until now, since he can't do that anymore. So yeah, that's funny. I'm glad he didn't attack me with those. It would have been annoying to try and fight them off, just because I'm being attacked from so many sides, so it would be hard to get the concentration of chaff required to win that. So we've got this. Yeah, that's not happening. And then we have this. Special monsters over here. It's a pair of mighty Nephil giants, and I do believe these guys win. Yes. And then we've got a bunch of events, some gold, some negative income, doesn't matter. And then all this patrolling, and we did get a famous hero, lightning reflexes on him, which is nice, defense skill. And we did finish our giant fort over here. I would like to upgrade it again, but I'm low on gold, so I'll start that upgrade next turn. Here we've got our crystal coin forging and all that jazz for the preparations for astral corruption. Since Pythian's being creative over here, I'm forging another ring of water breathing and a blood pendant so that I can reach this province from my cap, and I will be horroring it next turn. Possibly horroring that and horroring this. We'll see. Actually, no, I should move this down here so I can horror this. Yeah, I'll horror that and that. And yeah, that's what that won't do. I assume he's attacking me again, so I'm just going to leave him here. I just have to be able to cut through the chariots, which I should be able to with those buffs. I did see that one D2 who's capable of doing disintegrate, and I'm paranoid, so we do have a person coming down to anti-magic, even though that's probably her dying, and it's probably pointless, but I would much rather have that happen than lose my god. And then we're bringing items down. He needs his anti-magic amulet back, and this guy needs his reinvig item instead of a shitload of shock res. We're going to take those away. So over here, since he's doing that stuff, we're bringing this guy and all these up, and then we've turning all the mages in the local area into Soul Slay spammers. Since he is cloud trapezing into my dominion, or teleporting rather, he doesn't have very much MR because he's a pretender god, so he gets the penalty. So he's only got 16 and he doesn't have any MR gear. I did also salvage the spell focus, so I will have +1 pen on that one. I think it's 3 Soul Slay spammers. They should be able to connect, or no, 5 spammers, my bad. And then I've also got this guy who's doing a quick and self chain shape attack close, so he should be able to get in there and just start smacking bugs, burning them, burning them up. And we're doing something similar down here. So now that I've got that search and I have a lab up and was able to reload blood slaves, we've got this guy with the most powerful, amazing script of attack close. Where is he? There he is. Attack close. So if he brings a bone grinder back, he's right in the front row with 72 combat speed and attack close. So he should be able to run up to him. Bone grinding's a slow caster. Run up to the bone grinder and stab him in the face. If he doesn't, or he does something like spam birds or whatever at me so that there's chaff in the way. I've also got some enslaved minds stood up and Hellbind Heart spam. And then we're trying to fog warriors, which might work into it. You can never tell. So yeah, it's just all the boars as close forward as they can get on attack close, divine bless, and then just hope that you can kill whatever's being sent remotely at these guys. I'm not attempting to build a fort. It feels like a waste of time because this is like my most contested throne, I'd say, since it's so close to here, and he could show up with some huge ball of shit right here at any second. I don't want to try and build a fort the normal way, so in 4 turns I'll have blood 8. Blood 8 is what's it called? 3 red seconds. 3 red seconds, which is a remote cast citadel fort summon. So you can just do that. I think it's blood 5. Yeah. So I can just remotely send a citadel here once that's done. Over here we are going to start building a palisade along with a lab and a temple, so they can do some researching. Right now they're just patrolling and blood hunting and doing that kind of stuff. I'm actually going to probably keep these guys blood hunting. I'll have them forge their SDRs, I guess, in 2 turns, since I'm doing AC first. And then everyone else just rebooks, and I'll just leave them here as is. I'll reload this one for Fog Warriors. I'll reload all their gems. So Power of the Spheres, Fog Warriors, Relief, and then some Blood Slaves for the Reinvigorator. So I'll reload that so they can fight if they need to and leave them on patrol. I'm also bringing these guys up to help patrol. For her, this is how she's currently loaded. I was just making sure I had the numbers correct. So 1 more Blood and Power gets her to 6. 1 Astral and Power will get her to 6 since I've got a coin, or an Astral Skull Cap and a coin. And then once she's done doing all that, we're going to take all those items off, and she's going to get a Pendant of Luck. What was it? Like a rabbit charm. Oh, god damn it. There. The rabbit foot thing. Where is it? This. The Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Twist Fate. So if somebody starts casting Wish for Armageddon, and she gets hit with a nasty armor negating attack from the Armageddon cast, Twist Fate will protect her. She also won't get killed by seeking arrows or stuff like that with that up. I'm also forging her a Shademail Halbergion, or Halbergion, I don't know how you pronounce it, but that gives her stealth, so I'll be able to sneak her around, which is good, because I'll probably sneak her to somewhere else, like there. Something that's just in a non-useful place that will never get remote attacked or generally be threatened, and if it ever was, she could just sneak somewhere else. And it's right in the middle of my territory. And what else is happening? He's moving around, she's moving around. I canceled these, I'm not making any more. We're doing a bunch of attacks. I'm horroring this and pinging it with a scout. I assume he's moving away, so I'm just going to move after him. And then I'll make another one here and send it there, and he's just going to walk up. Or maybe he's going into Tianchi, I don't know. He's probably going into Tianchi. So we're just trying to clean out all the stuff that's adjacent here, and I'm going to keep patrolling here with what I have, which isn't very much. I'll probably actually cast Pack of Wolves a couple times next turn. These aren't the best for patrolling, and they're all fucked up and limping. This whole stack is basically ruined due to the bone grinding. So we're just going to leave them here to patrol. They don't cost maintenance though, so it doesn't matter. And they can hold up the walls once that citadel suddenly appears. Actually, are they animals? I think they're not like animals. Yes, they are. Okay, never mind. They're just going to patrol. I mean, they did their job. I have the throne. Throne third stage. And this one was, what? Throne of Water. So I'll have yet more Bless. This is what I have right now. So I have a functionally attack +5, quickness is +2. And then after I get that, it'll be +5/+5 regeneration MR1. +5/+5 combat stat Bless is pretty hilarious, and that will be useful on the Scratty. You basically can't dodge them with +5 attack skill and quickness and multi-attacks. I think they each have 3 attacks, right? Because they keep their bite. Not you. Where are you? These. Yeah, so his base attack is 21, and that's with the ambidextrous penalty, and he's got... Where did he get that hat? I don't know. He's got a hat too. I must have salvaged that from somewhere. So he's got 4 attacks. So this one is like, look at that. That's like Pretender God tier. Like a, not quite a Draken, but close. And this guy, since he didn't attack here, he just stayed. I'm going to send him into the fucking ocean, and we're going to take these provinces, because I do need gold. I'm actually spending a lot of money on infrastructure, and mages are basically cancelled everywhere. I can't even afford to put all my sacreds out. I've got mages coming in some places. I don't even know where are mages coming. I've got these. So actually, we'll cancel that. Make some of these. I mean, when they got +5/+5, I think they're worth making. Because that's what they got. Even a fucking Garm Herding is good when it's that powerful. And then so we're just attacking everywhere. He's got that King of Elemental Fire sitting back there someplace. He could put it on a magic carpet along with the Bone Grinder or something and send it out. So I'm hoping if something like that happens, this guy with Gotta Go Fast can clean him out. Actually, you know what? That's going to be his name. Gotta Go Fast. Alright. Because his just attack close. And then this guy, my prophet, is sneaking up here in wolf form, so he can go farther, and then he's going to be there next turn to claim. I think this god's going to be... My god's going to be too busy to go down there, so I just detoured my prophet. The god's going to stay in this general vicinity, as I have to protect this throne, keep this shit from coming at me, and try not to die. So he's got lots of stuff to do. And that is the turn.